Welcome back to this Chocolatey for Business feature series. In our previous video, we installed and we configured the packages and features necessary in order to get Chocolatey self-service and Chocolatey GUI running on this workstation. In this video, we're going to take a look at self-service and Chocolatey GUI in action. So I know from my previous video that I've installed the Chocolatey agent already, as well as Chocolatey GUI, as well as enabled all those features, so I should be ready to go to start using self-service background mode and the Chocolatey GUI as a non-admin. So let me log in as my non-admin user here. And we can see that I'm logged in here as non-admin. Now I'm specifically going to try and install this exe installer of VLC, and I can see that, yep, user account control came up and blocked me and told me that I need a credential as an admin to install that. So what that's telling me is that I'm a standard user and I don't have permissions to install normally in Windows. Now let's see what Chocolatey can do for me. So I'm going to go ahead and do a Choco install of VLC and pass the Y flag to say go ahead and accept any options here. And I'm going to see up here that running in background mode, so I know that self-service is kicked in for me and is running in the background. So it's going to go ahead and install this package. It's actually downloading it for me from the Choco hosted internal repository, and once that's done, I should see it install. And there you go, it looks like it's installing. So this is a non-administrative user without permissions using the background mode self-service option specifically with that feature to install. And we are done. And you can see here, if I open it up, VLC is actually running and installed fully, and I've installed this as a non-administrative user using background mode and self-service there. So that's great. So now let's take a look at the experience as a non-administrative user using Chocolatey GUI to install packages. So I'm going to open up Chocolatey GUI here, and I can see that Chocolatey GUI, specifically because I've defined my internal repo as available for self-service here, it shows up in the listing. And when I select it, it's going to show me all the packages that are available in my internal repository, and I can see that these packages are already installed. Now, if any of these packages were out of date, you would see a red banner here that actually said out of date. Now, the one package here that isn't installed yet is Mozilla Firefox, so I'm going to go ahead and install that as my non-admin user. And I'm just going to double check that I am my non-admin user. Yes, I am. Excellent. So I'm going to go ahead and double click it and open it up, and I have the install option here. I'm just going to click install and let Chocolatey GUI do its thing. And there you have it. You can see the Firefox icon has showed up there. So you know that this package is close to finishing install. And now I do have the uninstall, reinstall, and pin option. Now it's worth mentioning that by default, the ability to uninstall packages is not given to non-administrative users, but you can make that command available to them by setting a feature configuration setting. So we've installed that package here, and I'm just going to double click it to make sure that it comes up here. Yep, it's fully installed. And I'm going to go ahead and close it out here. So now we can see that we've installed Firefox using Chocolatey GUI as a non-administrative user, and we've installed VLC using self-service mode and the command line also as our non-administrative user.